we thought we'd bring it all into one here ahead of the Super Bowl and talk about what drives some of us to gamble more than we can afford to spend. Let's try to rein it in a little bit this weekend. To do that, brain health coach Lee Richardson is with us. Friend of the show, Lee, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
So gambling, big weekend for gamblers, right?
Boy, it is. You know, I saw a survey that estimates over 67 million people will be gambling, and they're going to bet $23 billion on this weekend's Super Bowl. That's a lot of money.
And it is a lot of money, and sometimes people are betting money that they don't have. So why is it that people do that?
Well, you know, I think most people start off as casual gamblers. You know, it's fun to have a little money in the game, and it makes it a little more exciting. And most people will set a limit. When I've lost X number of dollars, I'm done. But addiction, you can become addicted to gambling just like you can drugs or alcohol or sex or shopping or anything else. And that starts with what's going on in the brain. You place that bet and you like it. And those little neurons and dendrites start kicking out that dopamine, and dopamine is a really feel-good neurotransmitter. And then, you know, it goes from I like that to I want that. And then it gets to I need that. And then those little neurons and dendrites are all confused. And I think that people become preoccupied with their gambling. Oh, I lost, you know, they start chasing their money. They're trying to get back what they lost the week before. And you get caught in that circle, that cycle. You feel that need to gamble not only more often, but more money.
Right. We're with Lee Richardson this morning, brain health coach here in Dallas, Brain Performance Center. So this weekend, when you've got $5 left, it's the fourth quarter, and you're trying to decide, should I bet on how many more times they show Taylor Swift? How can we practice self-control? What are the things that we need to know where we actually can make sure that this is fun and not a life-changing disaster where your wife leaves you, you have no money, and it's all over?
So that sounds like a personal question for Clayton. If you could, doctor, please help Clayton out.
How do we avoid this? How do you avoid that? There's got to be a way to have balance.
Absolutely, Clayton. You know, we'll let Elmo check in with you. And how are you doing with that?
Please, I need Elmo.
You've got to just take a pause. And I think what it is we get that excitement going, we get that adrenaline going, and we react. I'm going to bet that additional $5. Take a pause. Stop. Take it. You know, I always go back to your breathing. Take a long, slow, deep breath. Take a pause. Do I really need to spend that $5? And sometimes just checking in with yourself and asking that question, no, I'm done. You know, I'm done for the night. So for all of our Super Bowl gamblers out there, when you really start to feel a little bit nervous and about betting more, the answer is no.
Right. Okay. I think I'm going to be okay now.
Just say no.
You want to bet on it? Let's bet on if I'm going to be okay. You want to? How much you want to put on it?
Did you not take anything away from what you just said?
Apparently not. All right, Lee Richardson, thank you so much. We appreciate it as always.
Thank you.
Lee Richardson, brain health coach, Brain Performance Center here in Dallas. Now, you know, I'm really not a big gambler because I think that in order to get addicted, you have to have money first, and I just haven't got there yet. Maybe if I ever do, I will be, but I'm not there yet.
I know. I just am I guess I'm a penny pincher in a sense. Like, it's not worth the risk of losing money. Even if it's $5, I'm like, I feel like I'm just basically taking a $5 bill and throwing it out the window, and I can't bring myself to do that.
Yeah, no. Who would do that? Why would you do that? Although, if a $10 bill blows back in the window, see?
If you're making a bet,
it's possible
that it's going to come back twofold, then yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right, thanks to Lee Richardson for doing